Welcome back to Cvtb Broadcasting. My name is Brett Tyler.
And my name is Arno. Today is Thursday, February 23rd. And now let's begin our show with our first news story.
In local news, CVHS, LCHS, Clark Magnet, and St. Francis High School all attended the Foothills Robotics Scrimmage at Crescenta Valley last Friday. The four high schools have been working frantically for 6 weeks, building their robots to try to fulfill their challenge, shooting basketballs and hoops, and balancing on bridges with other robots. All four high schools had a lot of fun meeting with other teams and seeing what they had built. The night included dancing, games, food, and a lot of fun.
In national news, residents across 13 states reported feeling a 4.0 magnitude earthquake that struck southeastern Missouri early Tuesday. The quake was at a depth of 3.1 miles. It was felt in 13 states, with the furthest location from the epicenter being New Bern, North Carolina, more than 800 miles to the east, according to reports by the USGS. Besides Missouri, Illinois, and North Carolina, residents in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Wisconsin, Kansas, Arkansas, and Oklahoma reported feeling the quake.
On Wednesday, the 22nd of February, Cvtvb, founder of the file-sharing website Mega Upload, was granted bail and released after a New Zealand judge determined that authorities have seized any funds he might have used to flee the country. Cvtvb had been in custody since his arrest on January 20th. New Zealand courts earlier turned down .com's application for bail, saying he did pose a flight risk, but Dawson stated that those decisions were made when details about .com's assets were unclear.
In local news, teachers at Clark Magnet High School were able to assign a traditional project for a couple's humanity class after receiving $800 in donations. The teachers, after noticing the increased drop of numbers available recordings for students to use to interview, turned to the nonprofit website donorschoose.org and pointed a request for 800 high-Q digital recorders describing how they would be used. In less than 2 weeks, 8 people had donated the $800 needed to buy the recorders. The organization ensures that donations are properly used, and teachers are required to follow up by posting online photos of the items they bought with the donated money.
And finally, in entertainment news, pop star Whitney Houston was laid to rest on Sunday, the 19th of February, in a private burial before her family and close friends near Newark, New Jersey, where she was born. Whitney Houston died in a Beverly Hills hotel room last week. An exact cause of death is yet to be determined, and Houston's body was buried next to her father's. Houston's family decided against a public memorial service, but agreed to let Saturday's 4-hour tribute in the church be broadcast live by television networks. Well, that's all from us here at Cvtb Broadcasting.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.